got a big goddamn problem with the news. You ready for this? The news is completely manipulated. Everything you hear every single day is designed by corporate media to do one thing and one thing only.
Jesus.
To keep you living in fear.
Oh, fear?
Total fear. Fear, so you'll go out and you'll spend money on things. Things you probably don't even need. Things you probably already have six of, so that their advertisers will keep buying ads on their stations. I'll tell you one more thing. You ready for this? I'll do this all day, man.
There is something beautiful about being on the truth, which is that those of us who are upon the truth can recognize each other. Why? Because as I say to my brothers and sisters, oh dear ones, oh beloved family, I recognize you just as much as you recognize me. How beautiful it is that we can hear it in the message. We can see it in people's actions. We can tell it sometimes from their faces. Now, many of my brothers and sisters who are out there are saying they can see the auras of people already. As the changes that we're talking about are happening all around us, there are many of my brothers and sisters out there who can tell who you are just by looking at you. Because I know who I am, and because I know exactly what is happening in this world around us to this very moment, it is my duty and my responsibility to tell you that I don't refer to myself as some spiritually high-minded leader. I am not a Jedi Master, or an ascended enlightened being, or an ascended master. I don't refer to myself as any of these terms. Now, many of the way showers and path leaders and enlightened brethren that have come before us have used these terms, but know that this terminology is going to become moot. Why? Because this process that we are in right now is going to be an awakening of masses of people, not just one of us. So anybody who comes to the people and says, oh, I am your leader, follow me, well, you know this is misguidance, right? All of us are unique, all of us are on a path that is unique to us, and all of us are seeing the way opening in front of us, in front of our very eyes. You don't need anyone to force their opinion on you or to tell you this is the way that it must be done. Those of you who know who you are and understand that your life is not haphazard and not random, those of you who are searching for the path and seeking the light or the knowledge or the understanding of what they are supposed to be doing with their life, can recognize me by my words and by what I'm saying and how this resonates with you and the energy and the vibration of the feeling that you get from someone who speaks to you the plain and spoken truth.
What astrology actually is your own inner zodiac. Own inner zodiac. What astrology actually is your own inner zodiac. Your own inner zodiac and how it corresponds to what's going on outside. It's a two-way relationship, and once you understand that, you can begin to master your chart, and you can begin to actually work with the planetary energies that are around, and it's actually a lot easier than you'd imagine.
The Prophet said about the child that he will come with two things, a river and a fire. But his fire would be the cool waters of his river. His river will be the fire. In this hadith, the fire symbolizes Jahannam and the river symbolizes Jannah. So Dajjal, with his PhD in deception, would take the road to Jannah presented as the road to Jannah. And he retake the road to Jannah and make it look like the road to Jannah. He does that every night. He takes the road to Jahannam and makes it look like the road to Jannah. And he takes the road to Jannah and makes it look like the road to Jahannam. He takes the truth and clothes it with the clothing of falsehood. And he takes falsehood and makes it look like truth. So he is the master of deception. The Prophet said that Dajjal will get people to worship him instead of Allah. He's already doing that. A very famous scholar of Islam in Pakistan, I won't mention his name, I have great respect for that man. Even as an old man and an outstanding scholar, that man was still waiting for someone to claim that he's God. The Dajjal said, the Dajjal will claim to be God. When I told him that the Dajjal is already doing that, couldn't understand.
Kalamul Anbiya, the words of the prophets, are huge knowledge in just a few words. And unless you stay with it and struggle and struggle and struggle to understand, to penetrate, knowledge is not going to come to you on a platter. No. وَأَلَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى. You will get nothing other than that for which you strive and struggle. You have to plant if you want to reap. And I have a story to tell you a little later about planting and reaping.